They have been around since the dinosaurs. They survive in extremely hot, extremely cold temperatures. But most importantly, they only eat blood. We are talking about the ultimate vampire today, guys, ticks, and everything you want to know about them, but most importantly, how to get rid of them. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Craig here again, howtopest.com. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate all the thumbs up out there. But today's video, man, I want to talk ticks. Ticks are a nightmare. And if not taken care of, guys, they can be a ultimate health threat all the way up until death. That's extreme, but I'm going to tell you some cases, guys. So let's get into the ticks. There are 900 varieties of ticks. So I possibly, in my short video here, cannot tell you about every single tick. But you've heard about some of the diseases. You've heard about Rocky Mountain fever. You've heard about Lyme disease. But guys, have you heard about alpha-gal syndrome? This is a horrible infection that a tick can give you or your pets. What is it? It's when a tick has this pathogen and they bite you and inject you with this pathogen. It is a red meat virus. What do I mean by that? That's not the technical term. It basically means that if you've been infected with this virus, that now when you eat any type of red meat, it can cause everything from extreme sickness to paralysis, all the way up until death, guys. And they just recently, as we were doing this video about a week before, they actually had a guy that died from this. He had went and eaten red meat somewhere, I think was the story, got really sick, went to urgent care. They thought he just had food poisoning. And then he happened to eat red meat again, I think at a barbecue or something like that. And the poor guy died. Come to find out, he had alpha-gal syndrome. So you have to be real careful about these ticks, man. They are serious and you want to take them seriously. Now, most people, when they call us or contact us, it's because the pets have gotten ticks and now the ticks are in the house. So what do you do about that? Man, you got to take extreme measures when it comes to ticks. You got to treat the pets, not with the pesticides I'm giving you, with the veterinary approved substance for your pets. So talk to the vet about that. You have to treat the pet bedding, and then you have to treat the lawn, the house. You've got to go extreme to make sure you have got every nook and cranny where these guys can hang out. Now let's go back outside here for a minute. Where do ticks hide out? They typically hide out in overgrown brush, shady areas. And you know what ticks do? They actually hang out on the edge of a leaf or a branch, and they wait for a predator or you, your pets, to come along, and then they jump onto that host. So they'll wait it out, but they can sense from like 200 feet away. They can sense the predator or the prey that's coming that way, and then they can maneuver the way they need to jump onto that host. Now, when they jump onto a host, it's not like a mosquito when they suck blood. Ticks are kind of nasty. They go in like the ultimate vampire. They slice the skin open of the host, you, pet, whatever, and then they inject a barbed-like sucking tube that sucks the blood as it pulls up from the cut. So they've sliced you open, that blood's pooling, and they are just sucking that up. Now, ticks need a blood meal at every source of their life cycle, and that's from the beginning of the egg all the way up to adult. They have to have a blood meal at each one of those sources. So if they don't have that, they don't survive. But how long can they survive without a blood meal? They're showing up to a year. It's actually nuts, man. So they just hang out. They're kind of like the bed bugs I've told you. They don't need it right away. They'll wait it out, and then when you come along, bam, there's that blood meal. Now, ticks also reproduce fast. That female can lay anywhere from 1,000 to 8,000 eggs at one time. That's a lot of ticks, man. That is no bueno for your casa. So what do you do? Well, before you put any chemical out there, you need to keep brush trimmed down. If you're just keeping things, you know, weeds out of control, the lawn's out of control, well, you're giving perfect habitat for these ticks. So make sure you do your part and you trim that stuff down. You keep debris picked up, because if you don't, you just give them a perfect hiding spot. Now, outdoors, I just want to get right into the chemical that I like, guys. If I'm going outdoors and I'm giving this to a DIYer like yourself, One Guard is a fantastic product. Why? Because not only does One Guard have what's going to kill the ticks, but it already has an IGR in there. Now, I think they use Nyguard, which is an IGR. I'm not positive, don't quote me on that, but regardless, it has an IGR in there. What is an IGR? It's an insect growth regulator. It's going to eventually, not right away, but it's going to stop them from reproducing. They reproduce deformed and it stops that cycle. So if this is something that you have a problem with every season, then you probably want something with an IGR. Now, if you don't, and it's just, you know, rare occasion, you got ticks, you need to take care of them, you're going to treat the ticks with whatever the vet, or treat the pets with whatever the vet says that'll treat the ticks, then you're just going to hit it with a chemical like a Bifin, IT. That's perfect. These One Guard and Bifin are both labeled to treat the lawn itself and to treat the brush outside, the landscape, the vegetation. It is also labeled to do indoors, spot, crack, and crevice. But I'm going to talk about indoor in a minute. I want to keep you guys on the outside here for just a second. Outside, if you don't shut those sprinklers off and let them stay off for a couple days and let that chemical adhere, you are wasting your money, guys. I don't care if you put the most expensive, best chemical out there that I give you from howtopest.com. Doesn't matter. Waste of money. You just washed it away. You need to let that chemical adhere and then at least let it kill for a day or two. So leave those sprinklers off for at least 2, I would say 3 days, man. And I know in the summer that's hard, but hey, it's a lot harder dealing with ticks and your family getting eaten alive and dealing with the health concerns that they bring. So do yourself a favor and do that. Now, also outside, there's another thing I like, and it's granule. Talstar PL is a fantastic granular. Go over to howtopest.com. You can read all about it. I'm not going to break that down for you, but basically it does not need water to take effect, and it will hold up for months at a time. I think it holds up 3 to 4 months, but read the label, howtopest.com, punch in Talstar PL. You can scroll down where it says label, hit that. It'll blow the label up really big. You can see exactly how to apply it. 2 different versions. So one, you don't need a sprayer for. The other one, you do need something for a granule, though, like a spreader that you can get at your local hardware store, whether it be a push rotary or just a handheld. A handheld will probably do you just fine, unless you're dealing with a lot of acreage out there, then you're going to need something a little bigger, and you'll need a lot more chemical. Now, outside, that's going to take care of the ticks for you. So remember, IGR, if it's just a reoccurring problem, like say you treat the dogs every season, then you probably want an IGR. Now, you can get an IGR by itself, and you can mix it with the chemical of your choice. So say you got Bifin IT by itself, you can mix that with the IGR, like a Nyguard, or you can just get the One Guard that already has it in there, and you mix it up and you're good to go. Now, the One Guard, how much do you put out there? This is what's great. It's a 1 gallon container, I believe, and it's 0.6 fluid ounces per gallon of water. So a little goes a long ways, guys. It doesn't take a lot. So you will get a lot of use out of this. Now, the plus side of that is One Guard is not just for ticks. It's for fleas, ticks, spiders, you name it, fire ants. It goes on and on and on. So you're not spending money to buy a product just for ticks. You're going to get a product that just wipes out all your different insect problems that you have. Now, ticks are not an insect. Remember that. They are related to the spiders. I don't know if that matters so much to you, but they have 8 legs versus most insects have 6 legs. So probably doesn't matter to you, just want to kill the ticks. So let's get back to the ticks. Inside the house, this is what I like. I like Precor, man. Precor flea and tick. Why? Because it's in an aerosol. It's got different size aerosol cans. I think it's a 2000, Precor 2000, Precor 2625. What that means, square footage. 2625 will cover that many square feet. 2000, that many square feet. You get it? So depending on how big your house is, that's how many cans you need. Usually 1 can will treat a normal size house, 2625, right? You're not treating the tile and stuff like that. You're treating carpeted areas, bedding areas, things like that. So read the label. It'll walk you through on that, but you basically tilt that thing upside down and walk yourself out of the room that you are treating. Let it sit for a while. Almost forgot this. fleas and ticks, vacuum first. Vacuum, vacuum, vacuum. Do yourself a favor, hit that area a couple times with the vacuum. Make sure you discard that vacuum. I've told you this little trick in the past. Treat the inside of your vacuum so when you do suck these things in, if it's a bagless, at least there's something in there killing them as they're being sucked in, but then take it outside. If it's a bag, toss it. If it's a bagless, thoroughly clean that thing out, disinfect it, go in, give yourself another round. The vibration gets the movement of them, especially with the fleas and the ticks, and then you suck up most of them, come back and treat the carpet afterwards, let it dry, and it'll do its job. It holds up for a long time too. I think Precor holds up for a couple months. I'm not positive. It's hard for me to remember dozens and dozens of chemicals on how long they hold up. I'm pretty sure Precor holds up for a couple months, but that's what I would do indoors. Ticks, man, they can be a nightmare, guys. Just, you got to protect yourself. Now, as far as removing ticks, I don't want to get too much into it, but if you have to, you squeeze really close to the skin, guys, with a pair of tweezers works best. Keep that pressure on there as you pull, and pull straight up. You don't want to pull sideways and break off the head and make your situation worse. And then you disinfect the area. I'm not a doctor, and I play one here on TV, but that's about it, guys. Ticks, not a problem. If you do what I just said, you will keep your house, your yard, you will keep it tick-free. You'll be happy. Go with the One Guard or go with a Bifen or a chemical of your choice. Add a IGR if you need to. And then indoors, you can use both of those products I just talked about, One Guard and Bifen IT indoors. Granule cannot use indoors, but Precor just makes it a lot easier. The aerosol can, so I would probably switch over to that for the inside. Plus the other ones are cracked crevice on the inside, and Precor gives you a more broad label of actually the carpet itself. That's it, man. Ticks in a nutshell, guys. If you have any questions, shoot them in that comment section. I'm happy to answer those for you. I kind of spit a lot of information out there for you. But ticks are crazy, man. When I heard about that alpha gale disease, that's insane. That's scary. You don't even really know you have it till you get sick, and you may not even know that's what you have. You think you just had food poisoning. Next thing you know, the poor guy dies. Horrible, horrible situation, guys. Thank you for all the subs out there. We appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Just go down there, hit that subscribe button. We put these videos out for you multiple times a week. And like I said, if you have any videos you would like me to do, I'm happy to do it. Shoot it in the comment section. And man, I'll shoot that video and hopefully it helps you. Other than that, guys, have a great day. Craig, howtopest.com.